Mesa. So I'm confused what this is. I didn't set this warp as a mod because it doesn't have my nomenclature style. So I don't know what this is. Honestly, I have no idea what this is. I thought this was going to bring me to the Mesa to where you can get stuff from the Mesa, but this is not Mesa at all. What is this? Cowan and Gadfly. That's the station though. What is this place? I really have no idea. Not a clue where we are. Minigames. So this is a Finding the Turtle build where you people have been invited to build minigames. Nothing ever, oh gall. Nothing ever happened with it really. Yeah, nothing. No, there's kind of an abandoned project. But anyway, if people want to build mini games, there's a spot for it. You know how to get there now. Let's continue. Oh, there's one game here. We'll have to do this. We'll have to come back and do this one game. Alrighty, but for now, let's move on. Monument is Mr. Gypster's creation where everybody gets their baby version of themselves in monument form. These are all the players, starting with the original survivors and then moving on to all the survivors. Their names are here. Paul Soares Jr., of course, and some other names, right, in Blockturn. Myself, with our join date. I'll say 2010. No, that wouldn't be possible. 2018. It's almost been 2 years. Good grief. Anyway, come and visit this place if you want to see them all. Myra is the Enlightened One's town. We had a huge event here and a build contest here and some other things happened here. Very cool. So we do have in-depth videos of this place. So again, if you want to see more, just search the channel and have a look around. Inladen. I think this is another, yeah, this is another Queen Sam build. I did not set this warp because of the way it's written, but I remember this place. And we did do a tour here. I'm pretty sure we did a tour here. So check out the channel for that. I just want to come through here quick and make sure we are where I think we are. There's the server so big even I can't keep track of everything, which is fine. Which is totally fine. I'm just the admin, you know. What do I know? Yes, obviously Queen Sam build. And we have been here before. And we have done a tour. So check. Yes, see, we were right there. We were right there. And we were attacked by stuff because this part wasn't built yet. Or it was being built or something. Anyway, check the channel. There's a nice video of this place. Let's see what's next. The non-such Priory. Actually, it's non-such Abbey. Sorry, it's an Abbey. And it's huge. And we haven't done an official tour yet because I'm waiting for Lady Vivian for our schedules to coincide. We used to play a lot because I used to stay up to like 2 or 3 in the morning all the time to play with her. And now I just can't do that anymore. I did for almost a year. I just can't do it anymore. So we don't run into each other often enough. And the weekends, my weekends are absolutely insane now with my kids getting older and activities and things. But as soon as we have time to get together, we're going to tour this place in detail. We did this building in a super detailed video, but we have not done the entire town. But it will be coming soon, I hope. I hope. Let's see what's next. Pokemon Island, a Finding the Turtle build, where she built a whole bunch of Pokemon, and other people are invited to build as well. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I know that's crazy, because every Discord I'm on, there's a Pokemon channel, which is strange, except Paul's. Thank goodness. So I don't know the craze about Pokemon. I knew people part of the Pokemon craze back in 1996, before it was even over in the United States, so I actually knew a lot about Pokemon before it came over, because of my friend who spent half her time in Japan. And then it became big here, and it's still big, but I don't know anything about current Pokemon at all. I just know stuff about the 1996 Pokemon. Anyway, now it's way more than I needed to say. Let's move on. All right, PvP is Virus's PvP arena, which is an unfinished project. We are supposed to get a plugin, or we have the plugin. We just got to get it working for PvP to enable this chunk or these chunks to be PvP. And then over there is a wither killing arena. So maybe we can make more out of this someday. Rangers Jungle, which is Rangers Treehouse City. We're not going to do anything here because it's incomplete and very new. I just want to come here because it's on the warp list. Moving along. Shops is simply the shopping district. Their spawn. Here's a shopping district. And here's a welcome center. So if you do not want to sit through my half-an-hour welcome video, you can go through the welcome center or do both. Probably want to do both. But this has all the rules and everything and where to go, how to do things. You can sit here and read this at your leisure. A lot of information to take in, but that's okay because there's a lot of stuff going on the server. You can sleep somewhere, I thought. Yeah. No, yes, beds for your first night. So that way, if you're very new to the server, just type warp shops and come here and you'll be safe for your first night. Silver Pine is our newest location built by Epona. What's with all the name tags? What is all that? Or maybe it's just glitching out. Anyway, built by Epona. There was an event here 3 days ago. I was unable to attend. I was all set to go. I was super excited. And then real life got in the way. I had a lot of real life drama at home, which prevented me from participating. And I'm usually, if I miss an event, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm 50-50 about it. But in this case, I was really upset that I missed this event. So we're going to do a full tour here. I'm not going to go outside because we're going to do a full tour of this place on our own. There's a whole, like, it's not a scavenger hunt. There's a whole thing. I don't even want to give it away. There's a whole thing to do here, which I'll either do by myself or with Lady Vivian. So we're not going to go outside, but we'll come back. I promise, Gerald, we'll be back. Storybook. We've been here before because we built here before. In fact, we did a representation of my 4th grade teacher's, one of his many children's novels, and did a video just for him and his publisher, and they loved it. And if you want to check that out, search the channel because we've done lots and lots and lots of videos here. So we're just going to move along. Svitfall is an Epona build. It was her follow-up to Anope, so it's much smaller than Anope because this was her like recovery ride. You know, if you ride, 40-50 miles on a bicycle, you do a recovery ride of 20, that type of thing. So this was her her recovery build after her gigantic Anope build. She built this, and we have an entire tour of this place as well on camera on the channel. Search it out. Tall Cacti, one of the original towns on the server from the very beginning. So if you want to get orientation, spawn is like over there somewhere, and then you take the rails, and you can come to Tall Cacti, and there's Tall Cacti. There's an Elytra Tower, that's right. And then there's a racetrack around here, and we have done many videos of Tall Cacti, although it's probably due for a retour because this town has been kind of reborn. There's actually a lot going on here. There's Gall. There's a, what do you call it here? There's a, gosh, what am I trying to say? Now we're running to Marbleton. There is a, what am I trying to say? Like a museum. I don't want to be followed because I'm going to warp out of here, and you can't warp if you're being chased. Let's try to get to the next warp as soon as we can. TCube. This is not my base. This is the Tall Turtle Death Cube. Or the die, it was called. Or the cube. We had an event here. It's all dark inside. In fact, it's dark right now because so few people play right now that I just left the lights off. So if you want to come here, try to conquer this all by yourself, you might not make it. It's a 3D maze. There's a whole video on this. With a bunch of people, it wasn't too bad because people were running around killing stuff. But by yourself, it's probably pretty scary. I plan to do this by myself someday. In fact, quite often I'll be doing work around my base and the monsters will come out. They just spill out of it. So someday we will do our own individual challenge of getting through this thing. But not today. Today we have other places to visit. So let's continue. TWalk. This was episode 100 event. Where everybody, and by everybody there's like 35 people, came here. And we walked across the entire world. Well, before we expanded it, this was a world border at one time. From west to east with nothing but food and a stone or a wood sword. And that was it. And everybody died but me. The whole point of this was so I would die because I've only had one death on the server, and that was the first day of the server because I didn't know how swimming worked. But anyway, we, yeah, it was hilarious. Everybody died but me. Several times. Except me. But that's okay. Their story broke right there. Alrighty, moving along before it gets dark. Next. Oh, yeah, obviously video on that. Duh, of course. Moving along. What's next? Toast. This would be our CakeToast event. So he had a Halloween event here in his town where he made everything all Halloweeny. And there were races and there were pumpkin events. Like you would go to these pumpkins and you would hit a button and you get a prize. Like trick-or-treating, that's what I'm trying to say. Actually, no, the horse races was a different event here. Yeah, there was a Halloween event here where we went trick-or-treating, and then there was an event where we did horses, an event where we had to find things. That's what this colored stuff was all about. And then we had a spleef event, and then there was a, I'm on the wrong buttons. There we go. And then there's this parkour event. Super awesome, all on video. Check it out if you so wish. It's very exciting. One of my favorite events on the server to date. And our CakeToast is currently with us too. Wildwood. What is this? Again, there was a time when it wasn't the only mod and I wasn't the only admin. So, well, in Blockturn it, I guess. This must be in Blockturn base. Oh, I wonder if that's a trap or not. I don't know what this is. I guess I need to be invited to do a tour. Huh. There's a Fawny turtle. But otherwise, I have no idea what this is. Other than the Blockturn name is on it. And it looks absolutely awesome. I will have to do more research. And get back to you about this one. Winterdale is another one of Lady Hunter's. Why did I blank on that? Lady Hunter's builds. There's a shipbuilding contest here. Although we never did do a tour of this place, did we? We did a tour of all the ships, but not of Winterdale itself. I don't think Winterdale is completed. That's why. That would explain why I haven't been here. But I do know what this place is. So maybe someday we'll do a tour of what was built, I guess. But for now, that's not what this episode's about, so let's continue. Wither Cube Tall Turtle. Obviously, my warp got screwed up. What this is supposed to be... oh dear. This needs to be fixed. This is supposed to be the entrance to my wither fighting cube so that people can... Oh my. Let me hop above and I'll tell you what this is supposed to be. I see what happened. Okay, so the wither thing is supposed to be here, but I turned it into path block so it went below ground. So what it's supposed to be is you go here and then you can get in here and you can fight wither. It's the wither center. Then you can fight wither in a safe environment because mob griefing is off. That's what this is supposed to be. So maybe I should reset this warp to somewhere safe? Where should we put this thing? It has to be on grass, but it has to be where people can see it. So we just do it right here. Then people can see. Yeah, let's do it right here. Let's fix this super fast. There we go, Wither Cube. So now you just start there and you run through and you're like, what's this? Wither killing area. Boom. All right, and it's subdivided and everything. Okay. Anyway, that's what that was. One more warp left. Here we go. And guess what it is? It's Christmas Village by Lady Vivian. Again, we have many events here on video, as well as a flyby detailed tour of this place. We all know this place well. I don't think we need to go into any detail about it right now, but let's say hi to the snowman. Can we go inside this up with the snowman? I think we can go up with the snowman, can't we? That's how I'll end this video. Yeah, look out, snowman. I want a selfie. I want a selfie with the snowman. There we go. Oh no, he turned around. Come back. Selfie with the snowman. Come here. Come on. Don't make this difficult for me, please. Whatever. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. As long as I'm still hurting from piano, I'll keep making videos, but as soon as I'm done hurting, then I'll be done making videos for a while till I get my piano tuned and recorded. So check the piano channel if you want to see what I'm talking about. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button so we can play the YouTube algorithm game, and I'll catch you next time.